Hi, everybody. Welcome. It's Mrs. Newman. And one thing we need to continue because we don't have time to do it in our live sessions is our worksheets. So go ahead and get your worksheets. I think for this video, I'm going to do G and H. So go ahead and get those. If you've already done G, but just want to do H, you can just fast forward until you see that change. And then if you've already done H, but you haven't done G, you can just watch part of the video, okay? But this way we can get these accomplished without having to take up too much of our time together. Let me share my video so that we can get started and have fun doing our worksheets. Now remember, you're going to use pencil because pencil you can erase. You're going to hold your pencil very nicely, like here's Mrs. Newman's, and you're going to, oh, Mrs. Newman's sharing just a picture of herself, isn't she? So you're going to hold your pencil very nicely here, and you're going to make sure you have an eraser because sometimes we make mistakes and we need to erase. But just know Mrs. Newman's using a marker so that you can see what I write here, okay? Because it's hard for you to see the pencil. So I'm going to use this big purple marker, but I want you to use your pencil. There's my little one. Here's my name. I'm going to keep practicing writing my name. Even though we're not in class together, we still want to practice writing our name. Hello, sweetheart. All right, we're doing G today. If your name is George or Gregory or Gregario, or if you are anything else like that, Georgette. I'm trying to think of G names for girls too. Then you would know this capital G. Look how we start at the number 1 and follow that arrow. We're going to trace around and up. And then the second part, see the number 2 and the arrow, we trace over. Here's a little g. What starts with a little g? Like girl, groceries, going, like I'm going to the park. I'm gone, g, g, g. Makes that G sound, g, g. Look at, there's a number 1. We always start at our dot. See 1 and the arrow, we go around and up. And then the 2 with the arrow going down, we go back down and around with a little tail there, right? And it's facing that way. Now we're going to find G and G. So go ahead and find them. You know what's really cool? There's a bonus. Find and circle any words with G. I'm going to look around here. Gate. G-A-T-E. Look, gate. It starts with a G. Circle that. What else? Do you see any other ones? Go, G-O, like I'm going to go, or the Dr. Seuss book, Go Dog, Go. Goat, G-O-A-T. Now, you don't have to find words. You could also just find big G and little g. There's a little one. Girl, G-I-R-L. Do you see this one here? It starts with a little g. There's one. Are you finding them all too? You don't have to watch Mrs. Newman do it. If you want to just find them on your own. Big G. We found this little G. Yeah. So you could do it different ways. You could go down each row. You could do it like a book. Start at the left side, go over, over. You can go down columns. Very good. We're going to practice tracing. Let's start with our big G. Remember, we kind of start at the top. Let's go round up and across. Start up here, around, up, across. Almost looks like we're doing almost a full zero or a full circle, right? But it doesn't quite go. And then right at the halfway point, it goes bloop, back into itself, right? Let's try to do that again. Go all the way around, almost like we're going in a full circle, but then, let's try one more. See, each dot tells us do another one. I like to go straight up when I get to this part. So like this one's a little more rounded. And this one kind of goes straight up. That's probably a better G. So you can try that too. Here's our little g. It's telling us again, here's how we trace it. Start at number 1 and follow that arrow around. And then for the second one, we go down and swoop with a little tail going under that circle. Notice how we're doing the little g so perfectly where the dotted line is, the halfway up line, right? Are my G's up here? No. They're down here. Trace them to get used to that tracing feeling. Remember, you should be holding your pencil correctly. Remember, you're supposed to be using pencil. Pinch it with your thumb and your forefinger. Rest it on your middle finger and then curl the other two under, right? I'm going to try to do it with a pencil. Can you see it? Barely. That's what yours should look like. And try again. Don't get frustrated. And again, you have an eraser, so you could always erase. This one's pretty good. The more we practice, the easier they become. Mrs. Newman's going to use her purple just so you can really see on camera. Boop. Each little dot, the dot's kind of telling me, start here. I'm like, all right, around, down, tail. All right. So you might need to come back to them if you're still practicing, but why don't we go on down to our pictures? We're going to color the pictures that start with the G sound. Only the ones that start with the G sound, okay? What is this? It's a guitar. Does that start with G? Yes, it does. I'm just going to circle them so you could come back and color them on your time. This could be a couple of things. Do any of this names of this start with the G sound? Mitten? No. G. Glove. Glove starts with a G. Glove. How about sun? How about happy sun? No. I'm just going to put a little X over that. Just a little reminder. Nah, you could cross it out if you want. Ooh, what are these? Whoa, I have a purple marker. That's perfect here. G. Did you say grapes? Grapes. Yes, you could keep coloring it later. Let's do down here. Oh, this is a goat. Goat. I'm going to circle. I'm going to write that word down here. G-O-A-T. Well, what about that? What would that be? You know, my little one left this up here. They're pretend versions of it. It's a key. Key. K-E-Y. I don't see a G there. We're going to cross it out. What's this? Maybe a child? No. Did you say girl? Girl. I'm going to write that word G-I. We've been working on I's a lot. R-L. So yes, we would want to color. And then, oh, what would that be? Sailboat, boat. Do any of those start with the G sound? G. No, nope. You're right. I'm going to go ahead and put an X. If you want to pause the video and finish doing your G worksheet, please do. If you need to move on to do the H worksheet, then let's do that together. And you don't need to pause. H. Now, just because we're not in class doesn't mean we can't practice writing our awesome names. I'm going to write Mrs. Newman because that's my name. Remember, our first letter is always capitalized. Mrs. M-R-S and a period. That's how I do the title. And I use my last name with y'all. So the first letter is capitalized, N-E-W, Newman. Oh my goodness, trace H and H. Look at 1, 2, 3 different lines for our big H. We always start at that dot, start at the top left. Ready? Here we go. I'm going to use my marker. You're going to use your pencil, right? Going down, follow that arrow. Boom. Pick it up, bring it over here to the top of 2. Second line goes down. Whoosh. Pick it up, bring it to the left, halfway over. Sometimes it helps to make cool sound effects. How about our little H? Once again, there's that dot. Put your pencil there, bring it on down. 1. And then for the small H, start halfway, and we're going to do 1 hump, like an N has 1 hump. Okay, find H and H. Big H right to start with here. Hey, H-A-T, hat. That's cool. How about this H? H. Hand, look, H-A-N-D, hand. So that's definitely a small H. Are you doing this too? Try to look for it on your own. I see a couple more cool words. This is a long one. See that H-O-R-S-E. Horse. A horse. Definitely an H. Oh, we didn't do this line. Look. Oh, H-O-P. It's an action word. Those of you who've been doing verbs with me, that's an action word. H-O-P is hop. Hop. Hop, hop, hop. Like a bunny rabbit or a frog. Let's circle that one. Here we go. We're going to practice tracing and writing our H. First we trace it, then we write it. Let's go. It reminds us to start here. Start at the 1, way up top left. Down. 2 goes down. 3rd line across, right on the dotted line. Right? Was it doing the H like this? Nope. It's doing it all the way at the top line down, middle line, across. So it's only 3 lines. Let's practice. We have 3 dots. Let's make 3 H's. Start at that dot, straight line down, move it over, straight line down, beautiful connecting line halfway across, boom, beautiful. Let's do it again. Top dot, all the way down, pick it up, bring it over, give it a little space, all the way down, go connect those lines, boom. Oh, that's my best one yet. I'm putting a smiley face. You can always put a smiley face above your favorite one that you've done. Let's do it. 3rd one. Pick it up, move it over. That was pretty good too. Oh well, I already gave a smiley face on my other one. Here we go. Let's go down to our little H's. They gave us the first one, and then we're going to trace 3. Look at that. Number 1, start up top, down, and then 1 hump. Whoop. Is the hump like this? No. Is it like that? No. We're going to go straight line all the way down, over and down. So we don't want it like that. That's no, no. If you have pencil, that's good, because then you could erase it if you make a mistake. And of course, you just try again. It doesn't necessarily come super easy, right? Straight line down, over and around. Straight line down, over and around. Little hump, right? Boom. Like we draw that straight line and the hump. Because H makes a sound. So you can always think, oh, I add a hump, hump. I'm going to add this little boop coming out of the right side. Here's our pictures. It says to color the pictures. I'm just going to circle them or cross them out, because you could always go back and color them when you're done with the video. What do we have here? Is it a plane? No. What did you say? Helicopter? Helicopter. That starts with an H. What's this one? It's a tool. Is it a wrench? No, it's a hammer. Hammer starts with H. What's this? That one's easy, huh? Hat. Hat. H-A-T. Hat. Definitely color that one. What about this lovely little owl? Owl. Is that a sound that starts it? No. Sorry, little owl. You're very sweet. Or maybe it's a penguin. Is it maybe a penguin? Is that what you said? This is a smiling football. I've never seen a football so happy before, or one personified. Okay, football. Doesn't start with H, huh? What do we have here? Whoa, look at all these shapes. Square, rectangle, triangle. But yes, it is a house. Does house start with H? Yeah, it sure does. You definitely would color that one. House. What about, wait a minute. This is lion. Lion starts with L. Down here, I'll pipe L-I-O-N. So yep, you're right. Cross it out. And look, we found this word up above. It's H-O-R-S-E. It's a horse. So those are the ones you can color, or you could circle them if that's what you choose to do. Very good. You could always pause the video or go back if you need more help or to look at either of the worksheets. Very proud of you. Keep practicing your letters.